Hey guys, me Dave. I just went through a sneezing fit, so if I sneeze, I'm sorry for that. I'll apologize. So today, it is what is it? 10/6/2022. So it's Thursday. I can't believe tomorrow's Friday already, you guys. These guys making me do this, so I'm letting it go on camera because it's proof of what they do. They can cause you to sneeze 100 times in a row. It's just something they do, to distract you. I don't know what they're doing. But it wasn't that bad of a day. I'm still getting a break. I shouldn't say that because I'll get nailed maybe. But so I went out with my sister today. We were gonna go get lunch and stuff, but the thing wasn't open. But these guys doing it, you guys. It's these guys doing it. Okay, so we're gonna go get lunch and all that stuff, and we decided to go to Starbucks and get coffee instead. And went to Starbucks and so we went to Starbucks, and there were no perps in there, you guys. No perps at all. The staff was kind of banging around a little bit. Was that me? Was it for me? I don't know if it was, or if there just wasn't. They were banging around a little bit. I don't know if it was for me or not. But there wasn't any perps in there today, which was good. We had a nice conversation and all this stuff, and spent some time with my sister. I haven't seen her in a while, and stuff, so we got to spend some time together. Went for a little ride afterwards, and before she took me home, and came home and was just relaxing. I got a thing in the mail today about my SSI. They want to evaluate me, or evaluate the case, or whatever, to see if you still are disabled and all this stuff. Hopefully it'll go through. I don't think I have anything to worry about, unless they're trying to ruin me. If they're trying to ruin me, or let me out of this program or something, and they cut me off, then I would have to go get a job. McDonald's is paying $17 on overnights. I mean, that's $30,000. $35,000 a year, you guys. I would go work at McDonald's full time if they cut me off. Because I'd lose my truck and my credit cards, everything. It would destroy me. But I don't think I have to worry about that. I think everything will work itself out, and my Social Security will continue to go through. They review, review people every, depending on their situation, anywhere every 1 year to every 6 years. So that's what they do. I don't know. Vulcan Wolverine said they reversed his diagnosis. He says he's not diagnosed anymore. That would mean he would get kicked off of Social Security disability, and I don't know. He hasn't made a video in a while, so maybe he had to go out there and get a job, and it's working. That's what you'd have to do if they reverse your diagnosis and they do a check on you and all this stuff, and they find you're not diagnosed with schizophrenia anymore, then you would get cut off. So I don't know if that's what he said. They reversed his diagnosis, so that would mean he wouldn't have an income anymore. So he must be out there working or something full time to order. I mean, he owns a condo and everything else, so he would have to have a job. So I don't know. He hasn't made a video in a while. I know he's getting hit hard and all this stuff. So it's interesting to get an update on him. But so they do a check on you every 1 to 6 years, to make sure you're still disabled and all this stuff. You need disability and all this stuff. So hopefully it'll go through. If it doesn't, I'll have to go get a job. I mean, that's just a simple fact of it. It's hard to hold a job when you're targeted. They don't want you to work. They want you to focus on your targeting all the time. That's why they put me on disability in the first place. And stuff. And a lot of targets are on disability because of this. But other than that, not much going on. I had some, spent some time with my sister today. Went out for coffee and all that stuff. We got to keep our family in our lives, you guys. I know it's hard not to talk about this and all this stuff, but my family doesn't treat me like I'm mental or have any issues or anything like that. I get along with my relative. I get along with my sisters and my brothers and all this stuff. Um, and stuff like that. And we all get along if we can. They try to disrupt that. So you don't see your family members and all this stuff. Try to isolate you and stuff like that. They want you to focus on them all the time. 24/7. They want you to focus on them all the time, and you're going to sleep and you have manipulated dreams. I had a manipulated dream last night. That there was a tornado. We don't get tornadoes up here, you guys. Very rarely. I mean, like once every 30 years, we might get a touchdown, but we don't get anything like that up here. And I had a dream that it was totally manipulated. There was a tornado coming, and I had to take all the dogs. We went in the basement. Me and my relative went in the basement with the dogs, and we're hiding out in the basement, and all this stuff. And it was very scary. It was a very scary dream, and you're awake. You're not really sleeping on these manipulated dreams. You're conscious. You're watching the dream. You're like half asleep. And you're watching this manipulated dream play out and all this stuff, and you're reacting to it in your sleep. That's what they do all night long. Rarely do I remember having any real dreams or anything like that. It just doesn't happen. And stuff. So, but other than that, they're laying off me. I shouldn't say that because they'll nail me. There was a couple perps that moved out of the neighborhood and stuff like that. So I don't know what's going on. This is a pattern, you guys. This is a pattern. They will hit me super hard until they send me to the doctor or the hospital, and then they'll get cut off. I don't know why they keep on doing this. This is the way my program works. They nail me super hard, and then I end up in the hospital or going to the doctor, and then they get cut off, for a while, and I'll get a break, So that's what's happening right now. They kind of gave me a little diarrhea today, a little bit, but it wasn't nothing to report about. And this is what they do. They nail me. They get some money, and they nail me to the fullest, and then until I run to the hospital or the doctor, and then it stops, and then I get a break. And this is what they do every single time. I don't know why they do this. I don't know if these people just can't control themselves. I don't know if it's different people that don't know what's going on. We're just going to nail him and hurt him and everything else until he runs to the doctor, and then it stops. And I get a break, and the gang's talking kind of lightened up. I shouldn't say all this stuff, I shouldn't say all this stuff, you guys, because then they might nail me, but I'm just telling you what's going on. Things are kind of lightened up. There wasn't any perps in the Starbucks. Everyone was conversating like normal, and nobody was paying any attention to me. You guys, they weren't validating, they weren't triggering, they weren't doing anything. They were just having their own conversations. Like I wasn't even there, and I was just visiting with my sister, and we were just having a good conversation and visiting with each other. I didn't get perped. The workers were kind of banging around a little bit. Was that for me, or were they just banging around? I really don't know. I wasn't sensitized to it, so I really don't know what was going on. But it was a good day today. I shouldn't say that because I'll get nailed tomorrow. Maybe we'll see. But I shouldn't tell you guys this because sometimes I get nailed when I talk about this stuff. So we'll just have to see what happens. I'll be making a video, believe me, if I get nailed. So I'll let you guys know. Anyway, I'm gonna cut this off. Not much going on with me, you guys. You know, it was a good day, and I see my sister and everything else. So, gotta keep our family in our lives, you guys. And I'm gonna name this video. We gotta keep our family in our lives. We gotta keep those relationships. We need all the support we can get, and even try not to talk about this too much, you guys. We got to keep those people around and for support. We all need support. There's a lot of fakes out there that pretend to support us, but we need our families to support us. Anyway, I'm gonna cut this off. You guys have a good night, and I'll talk to you later.